What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing the 10 types of players in MapleStory. So I've been playing this game for a pretty long time and I've met a lot of different people in the game, and some people just have certain behaviors that are just so typical of players, I guess. This video is supposed to be a fun video, so I hope no one takes any offense to anything I say here, but yeah, let's get right into it. Number 1, the new main. There's so many players that just swap mains every week or something because they just can't stick to one class. You know, you play the game however you want, but you know, there's just one person that just swaps mains every single week or whatever. And you know, there is a lot of classes in the game, so you can't blame them for trying a lot of things, and this is really good for Legion, right? But when you're like finding so many classes, it's kind of impossible to like progress further into the game if you keep swapping mains, right? So yeah, the new main. Number 2, the Henny Ho. So the Henny Ho is basically people who AFK in Genesis and pretty much do nothing, right? Because they're AFK, they're not even online to play. They don't usually farm, but when they're actually there, they usually socialize and stuff, right? So I mean, there's actually like things you can do while you're AFK, like waiting for cooldowns usually, or waiting for crafting cooldowns. Number 3, the whale. The whale, okay. So these are people who basically spend NX to upgrade their fashion story equipment, you know, getting those best in slot set effects for those cash shops, right? Yeah, the premium style boxes are RNG, so you know, it is what it is. You gotta spend a lot of money to get those fashion gains. Number 4, the sweat. So, you know, aside from people spending money or AFKing, there are people that actually want to play the game for basically all the grinding worth parts of it. People who just try to make as much mesos as possible just to get those gains, those droplets, those node stones, right? Yeah, there's a lot of crazy people who, you know, kind of just farm away and have those like side path rotations, you know, schedule yourself in, take a shift, take 2 shifts. There's like a 24-hour schedule for side paths so that you don't lose the map, right? Pretty crazy stuff. Number 5, the Lucker Dog. There's always this one person who gets super lucky, and then other people have pretty bad luck, right, with equipment, whether it's starring, cubing, or flaming. You know, there's always that one guy that just finishes his gear in like 20 bill or something, or like even less 2 bill, I don't know. But yeah, there's always that one lucker dog. So Mabel RNG is pretty wild. Some people just can get super unlucky, other people can get super lucky. Number 6, the Whiner. So this game is definitely not perfect. However, there's just some people that just excessively complain about everything. Like, you know, this map is terrible. I hate dailies. I keep lagging. Why do I keep farming? My equipment's just gonna boom, you know? There are people that just complain too much. Number 7, the casual. So the casual can be defined by in a lot of ways, but I would say these are like the seasonal players, kind of, where they only make new characters if there's like Terror Burning or Mega Burning, right? They coin cap for events, but they don't really farm or do major boss content sort of thing. So, you know, the casuals there. Number 8, the elitists. So there's a lot of people who are think pretty highly of themselves, I guess. Like, it's usually about like their statements they make, like whether they're giving like advice to new players or commenting on their achievements. You know, sometimes they can sound a bit condescending if you know they say like, oh, you know, 1 bill is nothing. You can make that in an hour, right? While they're like talking to a new player, yeah, you know, that kind of sounds kind of elitist, you know. There's some people like that, but I'm not sure if they really try to sound mean, you know, or you know they just don't. They're just not self-aware, right? Number 9, the innovator. Okay, so there's a lot of people that just try to go outside the box against the meta, right? Like, I know that a lot of people don't like to kind of farm, right? So they, you know, They try to mesa farm different ways, which is perfectly fine, but you know, the meta exists there for a reason, right? Because it's kind of like the best thing to do. But you know, there's sometimes really good innovators where they find new maps and techniques of farming that no one's really figured it out, and you know, that is good. But you know, sometimes their methods might be kind of odd or doesn't make sense, you know. Good and bad here. Number 10, the Griefer. So this is more about bossing, I guess. Some people are just learn at a different pace, and you know they kind of run it down, and you know they keep dying over and over again. They're slow to improve, I guess, but you know it is what it is. But you know I feel like this could be also a category of some players, whether intentional or not. You know, who knows? But yeah, yeah, I think that is the 10 types of players I can think of. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and you know, maybe you'll know who fits in any of these categories. But yeah, I had a fun time talking about these 10 types of plays. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.